ZAPS 157 Zombie Apocalypse Pandemic Survival. This is your host, Chris Borges of the Chris Borges vs. the Beast podcast. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Family, friends, new followers, guests, subscribers, and lurkers. Thank you so much for checking out my little ZAPS YouTube channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you forever. Um, well, getting right off the bat, as always, if you guys could please, if you would like to, I am an author. Three of my three of my awesome books. Bay Eyes, my first one I ever written. Super small, like $5. You can go right here to the link on the About Me section. Hyperlinks to the blue. If you want to check out Bay Eyes, it's right there. Just check out where I'm pointing at on the Zaps YouTube channel through the webcam. So it's right there. Only $5 in stock. You can get it right now. Buy now, right here. Purchase it right there. And this is what you get for it: the actual physical copy of the book, paperback book, as well as I also have. If you check out right here, The Damned. This is what you'll be getting in the mail. 1995. Oh, I forgot to take off my little green stickers. This doesn't harm it at all. This is actually just super thin green tape. I actually put this on because I was actually selling it while I was just jamming. I was doing some beach jams, and so I have this green tape on. I gotta take it off right now. So this is The Dam. This is what you'll be getting. Super cool. The actual the outer painting of it is just cars, and they're actually going down the coastline, running away from their hometown of the zombie apocalypse, trying to find safety and shelter at the coastline. This is actually a midpoint of the movie where they have the green truck and the white four-door sedan, I guess Honda Accord, with the zombie blood and broken glass window and everything like that. So this is actually pertains to the actual the actual storyline itself, the actual movie, and as well as we have here my greatest story creation to date. Uh, this is a Hawaiian haunting. All of them, if you decide to purchase them, um, well, these are signed copies, but I do plan on signing them as well to each and every individual single one. If you'd like to get them signed, just email me through my business, through my YouTube channels. Just find my email and just mail me if you want to get like a signed autographed book. You'd have to obviously purchase the book, have it come in, and then ship it over to me for me to sign it. But yeah, definitely possible if you want me to sign it. Not a problem. Best work yet, Hawaiian Haunting. This is what you'll be getting in the mail for 1995. And this book is my best work yet. You can see how thick it is. 50,000 over 50,000 word novel, and a super sick storyline. And I took a long time to write this one. This is the real one. You know, these two were the culmination to get this one actualized. And I'm really proud of this book. And I highly recommend it to every single one of you if you love to read and have like a cool little like I guess nonfiction kind of science fiction kind of a read right here. You know, all books are from my imagination, and I think they're great stories. They're great reads. They're worth a read. Really cool. From the first word to the last word, I put 1,000% effort into making the storyline, each each paragraph, each sentence, to the best of my intellectual ability. You know what I mean? For you guys, I try to make these books as my stories as awesome as possible. You know, because I know for a fact that most people don't like to read. Most people enjoy films because it's just easier, takes less time, less effort. They love films, all that kind of stuff, animations, video games. Not too many people like to read, but I do it just because it's a part of my dream life. My dream life is I want to be an author, a very notable author with really awesome stories and books and movies and films and animations, and you know, have as well as I want a part of my dream life is the podcast. Obviously, this ZAPS Zombie Apocalypse Pandemic Survival. I also want to do film and acting. I also have, and actually, I'm working on my well, I'm working on my fourth novel called "Some Things Were Sacred." It's like a tragic vampire mutant love story, tragedy kind of a deal. But the fifth novel that I will be working on right after Some Things Are Sacred is actually a Floater the Skyfaller, and I actually have a film coming out for it on YouTube. I believe it's premiering on April 22nd of this year. So I got a ton more. I got a ton of more shooting films, shooting sections of the movie, and I have to edit the whole thing and put the music, the background, everything. And so there's still a ton of work done, but it's coming out. But it's premiering on April 22nd here, not on ZAPS, but on the actual the my other channel called Shoreside Gazebo Films. And it's actually they're all connected. My band YouTube channel, Zap's YouTube channel, and Shoreline Gazebo Films YouTube channel is all connected. So that I believe it's on the top right. You can actually check it out. So if you go right here, if you check out on my mouse on top of the screen here, if we go to I believe the home menu, yep, right here. It's on the feature. It's right on top of the main page of Zaps. Right here. If you just look down over here, there's actually Floater the Skyfaller official trailer 1, but underneath that, the featured channels that I have is actually my band channel, You and Me Fading Down with the Sunset, and Shoreside Gazebo Films, right there. So if you just click that, if you were to click on this one, it'll go right to the Shoreside Gazebo Films, and here it is, where you can actually see Zaps and You and Me Fading featured channels as well too, right there. But right here is Floater the Skyfaller. This is actually a movie clip teaser 1 for the movie when it starts. This is actually the beginning of the movie. I act, direct, film, do the lighting, the camera angles, the script, everything. So I did the whole movie, the entire movie by myself, and I'm actually really proud of it, how it's coming along so far. So this is just a little clip of it. Float of the Skyfaller. Um, this is me just waking up. At the beginning of the movie, I heard like a very loud thump at the top of the house of the actual roof, and then so I'm over there just investigating, just like looking outside, like what the hell's going on, and then still what's going on. Then I go outside, and then I'm trying to look outside to go see what's going on, and so that's the movie clip teaser 1 for Floater the Skyfaller. Back to the actual Zaps. So we'll go back to Zaps. Apologize about this. So here it is, and here's Zaps podcast, and we're back. Okay, awesome. So for Zaps 157, what am I doing today? What's going on? Zaps 157, organizing my writings, and getting started back up on my paintings again. Yep. So organizing my writings, just doing like I just got all this stuff going like right here. Like all my when I say all my writings, it's just stuff that I have, just like writings and stuff that I just want to organize. Basic everyday stuff and just things that I want, need, life stuff, bills, organizational stuff. Very basic things. That's all I'm doing today. And as far as just getting back up on my paintings again, I got all my canvases there. I got my paints there. I'm gonna get started on a painting today. So I'm gonna do a really, really, really good drawing on a painting because I plan on selling paintings and stuff like that. All my paintings, all my artwork, I'm gonna be having available for sale too on my eBay store. And if you guys would also like to support me, I actually have Borges Bay 1. If you like to buy something, even it's just really good just to buy. It's just my store. If you click on the top right of Zaps, you'll see Borges Bay 1. Here it is, and I just have a ton of stuff: clothing, T-shirts, electronics, hats. You name it, knickknacks, this and that, a whole bunch of stuff. I'm sure you guys can find something you guys enjoy inside here. I got a ton of stuff, hundreds of things. I'm not gonna go so deep into it, but I got a lot of stuff: music gear, vinyl, CDs, video games, all that kind of stuff. Electronics, cameras and accessories, gaming consoles, games and more, music gear and accessories, toys, play cards, boards. I also have clearance inventory. A lot of stuff you guys just may want that's cheap. So go ahead and check it out. It's right there at the top right corner of my Zaps YouTube channel, right there, the top right banner, right there, Borges Bay 1. I also have my Twitch channel right there, as you guys can see. I have my You and Me Fading Down there. I have Shoreside Gazebo Films right there, and I have my www.chrisborges.com. So check that stuff out if you guys want to. And that's about it, you guys. I'm not doing nothing crazy today, just doing basic stuff. So cleaning, organizing, just doing a regular day's routine. Gotta go to work later, and that's gonna wrap up my day. And I'll come home and just do more work, do more writing, working on my film, doing some editing, doing some paintings. Try to bang out as much as I can before I go to bed tonight. So that's all I got going, you guys. Just basic, just everyday stuff that I do. And great news! I will be doing a bodyboarding video this year for you guys' viewing pleasure here on YouTube. I plan on making a bodyboarding film. I just ordered my water housing camera for my Canon 80D. So gonna be doing a lot of wave riding this year, especially in the summertime. I personally I don't like to surf in the during the wintertime because it's just too cold. I'm not a wetsuit kind of a guy. I don't like to put on thick, uncomfortable wetsuits. I like surf shorts and the shirt at most, or a little rash guard or something. Usually I just go like just if I surf, usually I just have some surf trunks on. That's it. So and that should be really fun to do a whole bunch of filming. My buddy Gavin is gonna be my filmographer, I guess my surf filmer. So we're gonna be working together and trying to make a pretty sick 30-minute bodyboarding Chris Borges section for you guys. So I hope you guys are gonna enjoy that later on this year, this way down the line. I got a Hawaiian Haunting video game coming out too as well too. I'm trying to work on that every single day. I actually even forgot about that, but I'm working on it. Obviously, video games are an extremely difficult task to take on, especially with a one-man team like myself. But I'm gonna make do the best I can. I'm gonna chip away as much as I can every day until it's done. All these things is part of my dream life and what I want to happen in my life. So there's no one around that's gonna do it for me. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that if you want something in life, you gotta just do it. You gotta just wake up and make it happen. So that's what I'm doing. And as even though it's just it's a crumb walk every single day, and I chip away just little crumbs. Eventually, those crumbs add up to complete if you keep going. Just don't ever give up. That's my motto. Just don't give up and just keep chopping away. And that's what I'm doing. So I hope you guys have a lovely day. Actually, I think I just fully charged my Gulu. Yeah, jump starter power bank. I'll show it to you guys right now, even though I think it's almost fully charged. Yeah, it just got fully charged. So this is called the Gulu jump starter power bank, Titan Series GP 2000 jump starter. You guys can see that. Pretty cool stuff. It's a very small car jump starter. You put it, you connect it to the battery with like this stuff right here. This connector. You just connect this to this part. Go like that, and you just put it on, and then you just put it on your battery, the negative to negative, positive to positive, and then start your car up. And I tell you what, I've used this on about about 3 cars right now. 2 of my other friends' cars, my roommate's car, and my car, and every time, without no problem, it started up easily, and it had way more. And I jumped probably about 4 cars. Literally 4 times, and haven't even charged it yet. This is my first time charging it since I've had it, and it charged up like that, all of them. I highly recommend. I'm not sponsored by Gulu or anything like that. I'm just saying, do you guys yourself a favor and get a Titan Series GP 2000 Gulu jump starter power bank. I'm telling you guys, the best money you're ever gonna spend for your car. This thing has proved its worth to me time and time again. I've had this for about 6 months now. Best product I've ever bought for my vehicle yet. So Gulu, check it out. Super sick. So that just charged. This is just charged fully, so it's good, ready to go. I'm gonna put it back in my car and just have it laying around in case my battery goes out or I accidentally leave the light on and my battery drains or something like that. So that's why I usually have it in there. And you know what? More often than not, I need it. I always accidentally leave not always, but every once in a blue moon, I'll leave my headlights on accident. for a very long time at work or something like that, or at the store or wherever I'm at the beach, or just one of my inside lights is on an accident that I didn't know about and just completely drains my battery, and to the point where my car won't start. It happened like a couple of weeks ago or 3 weeks ago when I was at the beach. Luckily, I had my Gulu in there as always. Just grabbed it, put it in, cranked right up, saved me from having to ask anybody, for a jump. So super stoked on that. Very, very useful tool. And that's all I got for today, you guys. I'm pretty set, stacked, ready to go. Um, and I'm gonna get on it, you guys. So I hope you guys get on it too with whatever you're doing in life. I hope you guys having a great day so far. I hope you guys learn a whole bunch of stuff and find meaning for your life and in your life and around your life. I hope you guys find really cool, awesome stuff that you enjoy to do besides going to work every day. And hope you guys, just at the very base of the foundation of your foundation, hope you guys are just overall just having a good time and at least a little bit happy. About even for small things in your life, like just having things or toys, or buying a cool band T-shirt or a cool shirt you like, or going to do some kind of fun activity you enjoy, going to the park, playing music, going surfing, fishing, just doing any kind of cool stuff, hanging out with your friends, just or just living your life and doing your other side projects and works. I hope you guys find a little bit of happiness, because that little bit of happiness is going to save your life, time and time again. Just those little things, it's all about, because really it's all about the little crumbs in this life of happiness that keep you going steadily but surely. Don't just be completely hopeless and depressed and all that kind of stuff. It's not good for your mental health to be in that darkness, that emptiness, that void of complete despair and hating your life completely, like 1,000%. You gotta no matter how dark and messed up your life is and crumbling your life is, you gotta find that little stuff that you really love and just cling on to it, and just don't focus on things that you cannot control. Don't focus on major things, even if it's major things that you need. If you can't do nothing about it, you can't do nothing about it. That's it. There's no point in wasting your energy moping about that. Just have be aware that is there, but don't make it your complete. Focus your energy on what you can do every single day. Don't focus on what you can't control and can't do. Just have that just there, but wall it away, and then focus your attention on things that you can do, businesses that you can create, jobs that you can go work at, fun activities that you can do, to the basic things like just eating a good meal in the morning, taking a shower, shaving, brushing your teeth, organizing your room really nice, playing a fun video game you enjoy, anything like that, goes a long way. Get some sunlight too. Like, go outside and bask in the sun for a little bit at least. Go for a walk. Go to the beach. Jump in the pool. Jump in the ocean. Do something. That keeps your mental state good. Because most people, especially, that's why I bring up this topic, because it's very, very important, because mental health is very crucial. Even when things were like okay and there wasn't a pandemic, it still was like, I believe a major pandemic across the world is isolation, because everyone's always like, at work. Everyone's at work. Everyone's at their job. Maybe they don't, and a lot of people just they don't work with their friends, or family. So isolation is a very major concern for mental health. You know what I mean? And then you go home into your room, and if you live by yourself in your room, you're gonna be alone even more. So especially with the pandemic, and no one's really making much contact with other people, and that's very dangerous for a person's mental health, especially if you're all depressed and despaired. Exactly how this world will make you feel. especially if you're having a hard time financially, mentally, spiritually, um, all that kind of stuff. It just makes it even worse. So that's why you just have, especially with the pandemic and these times right now, and it may never go away. You all know how the world is. We live in a world that is ruled by dark dark principalities. It's ruled by very, very dark. This world is ruled by a very dark force, by a very evil force. Not good. Not of Jesus. Not of God. Not of positivity. Not of light. Um, and know that this pandemic is part of that evil, and it may never go away. This might be the new, and you know, um, I wouldn't doubt it, not for a moment. It's only gonna get worse and worse and worse. Prices are gonna rise. Job pay is gonna be lesser than peanuts. Eventually. Um, it's in a slow state of a very rigid decay of a very rigid type of system that's very, very monetized in every possible way. So money's gonna be a big issue, and the job force and all that kind of stuff is gonna dish out very little of it, very, very much peanuts, to the mass public. And it needs to be, you just need to be aware, and this is just a warning for everybody that it's gonna get tougher every single day. Since I was born, um, it seems like it's only gotten worse. And that's what you can expect from this lifetime and from this place. It's no, you just need to know and accept that it's always going to be the absolute worst thing possible. Every single situation you can possibly think of. That's the way the system is set up. Um, it's set up precisely this way to keep everyone down, to keep everyone down, the whole thing, except for the owners, except for the Omega elite, the millionaires, the billionaires, the bank owners, the business owners, the homeowners, the landowners. That this place is catered. This place is catered to groups and families that do not care about the mass public. And just think about how much you don't care about anybody else. That's how much they don't care about anybody else as well. It's just human nature. It's kind of like dog eat dog, every man for themselves kind of a world. And you got, if you don't know, you just, I'm just saying, don't kill the messenger. It's just, that's just the way it is. Just, for the most part, people don't care. So you have to go into it knowing that, this life is set up to make you absolutely miserable and to want to die. That's how it's set up. The system is set up. They want because they want that. Um, the powers that be, the evil principalities that are. Um, and just know that as long as you're always doing the right thing, even if you're doing very, 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 that you feel is very small things like organizing your room, organizing your things, organizing your bed, doing the right thing every single day, because you have to. But the thing is, the miracle about this life is the absolute thing that I'm so thankful for, and so grateful for, above all else is, what happens if you're actually doing the right thing all the time? You don't go to jail, for one. You don't ever have to worry about anything bad happening, ever, because you're always going to be in the right. And two is, if you actually work very diligently every single day and super hard, eventually your hard work will pay off and it'll start making money for you. It'll start making money. You'll get noticed and recognized for all the positive things that you're doing in this world. And you're going to get opportunities you never even imagined. And I guarantee that for anybody in any field. You just have to just do what you love, and but before that, do what you have to do every single day. Go to work every single day. Work your job that pays you peanuts every 2 weeks, and to pay for your basic stuff. That's what they call paying the man. You have to pay the man first, and then when you have your free time at home, that's when you work on your actual life. Okay, because this world that they set up, this is not a life. This is a negative down system of construct. It's a super riptide. It's a super riptide system of down money of keeping one's monetary life and finances to a bare minimum. That's what it's set up for. Now the thing is, but if you actually do everything correct and you actually do the best you can, I guarantee you your money will go up. You'll be making sales, you'll be having opportunities to make money, do jobs that you never thought possible. I guarantee it. But the thing is, it's not going to happen overnight, and it may not happen for years. So the thing is, you as an individual, it's up to you to weather the storm and to never give up. Okay, because it could take a decade. It could take 10 years for anything to significant to happen, like major happen in life, like life changing stuff. It may never happen. Let's just be honest. It's real life. It may never happen. But the thing is, you actually have the opportunity to possibly completely uplift and revamp your life in a way you never thought possible. Um, and that's worth living for, and that's worth dying for, in my opinion. Because what is life but to just fix all the problems around you and to make your dream self, as long as it's positive, come to reality. Most people, they just want a job or jobs s with a big S at the end. They want job or jobs that they love to do, and they want to do that every single day instead of going to work for a job that they're able to do that they don't want to do for peanuts every month. So that's the goal. That is actually the goal. Is to get that job that you love the most, to do the job that you love the most, and make it your job. No, at all costs. When I say all costs, it just means just work really hard every single day. It doesn't mean do drastic things like you know what I'm saying. So, obviously, everybody wants safety. Everybody wants a lot of money. Everybody wants a home. Everybody wants a store and businesses. Everybody wants their toys and all their little tech gear and all, and their nice little their nice little car, whatever it be, a truck or car, girl, guy, whatever. And they want their little wardrobe, and they want they just want they want that, basically, and like somebody to love and have a family and kids, probably. Depending. If you aren't too crazy, I'm sure you want a family. Me, I went off the deep end. I almost, have completely given up on everything. Not like that in that sort of way, but, it's just as far as the family goes, I've completely almost thrown that out the window at this point, just to be completely honest with you guys. I just, I'm not saying it's set in stone. I'm just saying at this point in my life, I just really feel like I'm better off just being on my own and focusing more on my work, because I realized, because through my maturity, I just growing up and stuff, I realized that if I can't even take care of myself properly, how I'm gonna take care of somebody that actually loves me? Food for thought. Very powerful words there. So that's just the way I look at things. My opinion only. It doesn't have to apply to you guys at all. Just the way I think. So yeah, so that was a very major issue that I've come to a conclusion on. It's just that, if I don't have, 10 or 20 jobs that and I don't have enough money, and I don't have like a house, I don't have like things like that. If I don't have all that stuff lined up, how the hell am I gonna take care of somebody else? You know what I mean? How, when they get sick and then they have to go to the hospital and get surgery, or they have to go to the dentist and get, fix their teeth, or if they get sick, how am I going to take care of them if I can't even afford, the $10,000, $20,000, hospital bill? Do you know what I'm saying? If I don't have $1 million in retirement, how am I going to take care of them once we get old and brittle, and can't, have a hard time walking or even just doing basic things? So, that's why I don't even look for, I don't look for anyone. If any, I learned that, if somebody if they want to be with you, they'll be around. They'll find a way. If somebody really loves you and cares about you, they'll find a way to be with you. No matter what. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it, It's just like, to me, a truly solid relationship is something that has to happen naturally. It can't be forced. And I really feel like when people go searching heavily, online or in real life and all that kind of stuff, I feel like you're searching to fill an emptiness inside of you that you're supposed to fill the other person with. You're the one that's supposed to fill that emptiness in that other person. You're not supposed to be, maybe if I'm talking about just guys to girls, maybe. And that's how I feel about it. It's just like, why are you gonna be trying to get into a relationship to use them to try to fill a void in your soul, when deep down the right thing to do is already have your soul fulfilled through your own life, and then help them. Because in a relationship, it's not about oneself, I believe, at all. It's about, a truly great relationship is one where you're already set up and you're already good, and you help fix their life, and complete them. It's not about oneself, it's about the other person, and that's how relationships work, I believe. Now, especially as you grow up and you're mature, maybe a girl, I don't know, or just like a guy, that's what you're supposed to do. It's like, your wife is never gonna love you like your mom does. And that's what I think a lot of guys try to do, is try to find like a mom type of love, where, like, they love you just as much as your mother does, or something like that. Thing is, your wife will never care about you or love you like your parents, like that. They do things for their survival. Usually what they'll do is they'll love you for their own needs and their own survival, for their own life. That's, as far as just the wife goes or girlfriend goes. Your parents love you for you. It's a very different. It's very different. So it's very, very drastically different. And that's the thing that I believe people forget, or just, relationship. I guess people, just guys, forget. It's just that, it's not about oneself in a relationship. It's about uplifting that person. It's about uplifting your partner's life. You know. So that's my 2 cents on it. Just very, very cool, interesting topics to talk about. Um, but me, I'm not looking for a relationship. Me, I'm looking to crack the actual life code of real life, and really, really establish myself in the many fields and positions that I find myself interested in. Obviously. So just like everybody else, you just gotta, if you, whatever you're about, you gotta just do it. Like, whatever your passions are. If you like to do science, do science. If you like to do math, be a math teacher, I guess. If you like to be a musician, be in a band. If you like to paint, be a painter, and surround yourself with other people in that field. And I think that in that form, you will find happiness, true happiness, because you're not relying on anyone else around you to make you happy. You're literally happy within, because you're living the life you want to live. And when you live the life you want to live, and you're actually truly joyful and happy, it resonates with everyone else around you, with all your friends, your family, anybody else around you, and that's what really attracts true love and a truly great relationship. So, with that being said, that's all I got. That's ZAPS 157, and I hope you guys have a lovely day, whatever time, morning, evening, night you're watching this. And if you guys could do so, please subscribe to all my channels, and I'd really appreciate it. Thank you all so much. This has been ZAPS number 157, Zombie Apocalypse Pandemic Survival. I've been your host, Chris Borges, of the Chris Borges First the Beast podcast, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for ZAPS number 158. Y'all take care. Thank you so much. Have a good one.